Hi, hello, hey. In this video, I'm going to be showing you my top 10 favorite watercolor paint colors. And also a lot of these colors I have in multiple brands, so I'll have like multiple swatches. Starting off with a pretty basic color. Number 10, which is probably my most used color, weirdly enough, is ultramarine blue. Which is funny, I love this blue so much. I never really liked blue that much as a color till I got into painting. And it's totally changed my mind. This color especially is just so gorgeous. Every single time I try like a set of paints, the ultramarine blue, no matter the brand, is my favorite. So here I have a couple different brands. And this color is really cool too because it can go from really light to really dark. And it just looks gorgeous. And it also mixes a very nice purple, which is one of the reasons that I use it so much. I also just think it looks really pretty. And number 9, I have neutral tint, which I'm not really sure why it's called neutral tint because it's not really neutral. It's very cool toned, but it's my favorite black. It's very pretty. It's like a very like purpley black. And I use black a lot in my paintings. I know a lot of people don't really use it, but I use it a lot for like clothing or drawing the eyes, and this one's my favorite I've ever tried. I just think like the purple tint to it is so pretty. I also use it a lot for making colors like darker, just for like mixing it. And at number 8, we have probably my favorite color on this list. This one goes by a couple different names, but usually opera pink or opera rose, and in this case also bright opera. And this is just like the prettiest pink ever. It's super bright, it mixes beautiful colors, and I use it for all of my paintings. Sadly though, it's not very light fast, like at all. So if anyone has a bright pink that they like that is light fast, let me know because I'm really sad about this one. I love this color so much and I don't want it to fade. For number 7, we have Naples Yellow Reddish. And I feel like this one's pretty obvious, but I like this one as a skin tone. It could be a little bit lighter for like super pale skin tones, but it has a very warm hue to it. So I do think it makes a very good pale skin tone. It's very pretty. And I really like Lukas watercolors. I don't have this in any other brand, and this color is very like vibrant, which is what I like about it. I do have to water it down a lot though. For number 6, I technically chose 3 colors, but basically I just mean like a dark brown is a good color to have. So I chose sepia, Van Dyke brown, and raw umber. I couldn't decide which is my favorite, so I swatched all 3. And as someone who draws portraits, I think you can guess why I like to use brown a lot, you know? These colors make a good skin tone, a good hair color, and I also like to use them for outlines, especially that sepia color. It's a super dark brown gray, and I absolutely love it for doing outlines. At number 5, we have one which might be a little bit of a surprise if you know me, but this one is actually this dark green color called Rare Green Earth. And like, I had no idea I was gonna like this color so much when I got it, but it makes like these really pretty like light green washes that I think are really pretty for shading white, and it also gets really dark. But yeah, I'm not really much of a green person, but for some reason I really like this paint color. Number 4, this one is just any light pastel purple. Sometimes they're more warm toned and sometimes they're more cool toned, and I couldn't decide which I liked better, so I did 4. I just swatched all the ones I had basically. But yeah, these colors are so perfect for shading white, and I also use them for pretty much every painting for shading like the whites of the eyes, and if I have any light colors, or if I'm painting like a super light skin tone, I'll use these as well for the shadows. As for number 3, very exciting, I have Lunar Blue. A lot of people are obsessed with Moon Glow, but I like this color better. Also, I think this one is light fast and Moon Glow isn't. This one is a very dark blue, and I really need to get a bigger tube of it. My little tube of paint is tiny, but I love this color so much. I don't really use this color for mixing, but I do use a lot of blues in my paintings, so having a super dark one is very helpful. I also just think this color is really pretty. Number 2, Alizarin Crimson by Turner. I think this color is usually more red when made by other brands. This one though is more pink. Honestly, I just wanted another pink on this list if I'm gonna be honest. I do like this color though. Also, I think it shows up like bright red on camera, but in person it's more of a pink. I like this color a lot because unlike opera pink, this one is less bright. It's kind of like a more natural pink color, so I use this one for like skin tones, like for adding blush and stuff. It is the perfect color for that. Last but not least, at number 1, I have Emerald Green. I love this color so much. I'm honestly kind of surprised I put 2 greens on this list. This color is a very cool tone green. Most, if not all, the colors besides the giant red one are all cool toned. I'm noticing a little bit of a pattern here. And this color, I probably wouldn't mix with it because it does have white mixed in, so it probably would get like make kind of like muddy colors because of the white, but by itself I think it looks absolutely gorgeous, and I love that it is a super bright green as well. So I completely finished editing this video and I realized how short it was, so I was like, oh, I'll just do like a quick little painting with all the colors in this video, you know, to make it like good length. And I actually really like the way this painting turned out. So even if you don't want to watch like the painting time lapse and you just want to like skip to the end, like check out how this painting turned out because I'm a little proud. It was supposed to be like a quick doodle, but I actually like it, which is probably why I like it. I feel like art is one of those things where like you don't like try and then it turns out like really good for some reason. Also, fun fact, to get like the pose for the hand correctly, since I'm left-handed, I used my right hand and I just held some pencils to like use as a reference, which I feel like worked pretty good. Usually my hands don't look this realistic, and I feel like this hand looks pretty good. Also, I was rewatching and listening to the voiceover of this video, and at some points it sounds like I have a really stuffy nose. So if you heard that, the reason for that is because I've been having like crazy allergies recently. So for once, I probably actually did have a stuffy nose while recording. Sometimes I like am not sick or having allergies or anything, and I'll listen back to like the voiceover and I'm like, why do I sound like that? But like this time I probably did actually have a stuffy nose while recording most of this video. Also, here's a fun fact about this video. While we're watching the time lapse, I filmed me swatching all of these paint colors back in December, and I also made the thumbnail for this video. And back at like in December, I was trying to upload every week, so I was like filming videos left and right. And I filmed this one thinking, oh, I'm not gonna paint in this video, so it'll be like super quick, like this will be easy video. And then like I realized this video was like still like a lot of editing, and I've never really done a video like this before. So I was like, how do I even edit that? And then it took me till like this month to finally edit this video. But yeah, and then it took me another like week to do this painting. Speaking of weekly uploads though, I think I will be trying to do that for a little bit. Well, maybe more like every other week because it takes me a while to edit my videos. But I have the next 2 videos started already, so there should be at least 2 videos coming out from me soon. I was kind of thinking for the time lapse maybe I'll just like add music, But one of the reasons I never do that is because it's like actually like a really big pain to add music to your videos. Like my editing app does have some music you can add, but that usually gets like copyrighted. But if you go into YouTube Studio after you upload a video on private, you can like edit it and add actually I don't think that's how it works. I think you no, how do you add the music on a YouTube video? I've done that in a long time, but anyway, it's kind of a pain, basically. It also has to be like the exact length of how long you want the music in there, otherwise like I feel like you can't edit the length of the music down, so it has to be like the exact length that you want it. So yeah, I don't know if I'm explaining that very well, but adding music on YouTube Studio is annoying is the moral of the story, so I'm just gonna talk through the whole thing because that's easier. You know, I think the only thing I don't like about how this painting turned out is I feel like you can't really tell that I used two different greens that well. Like, I feel like besides, like, the super dark brown, you can see, like, every paint color from this video in there pretty good. But the two greens blend very well. Like, too well. I was thinking of maybe doing, like, two different colors. Like, maybe, like, some of the stems and leaves would be different colors than the others, but then like I decided not to do that, and I kind of wish I did. I feel like you'd be able to see the different greens better. I really love this type of background though, like the black and the dark blue. This is kind of like my go-to background for paintings when I don't know what color to make them. I'm like, just do like a really dark blue, black, or purple. It's my favorite. Oh, and of course I had to add some sparkles. This is very important. I spent like 30 minutes adding those. By the way, this color scheme actually worked out perfect. The only colors I used for this painting were the ones in this video. And here is the finished thing. Honestly, I think I did too much shading on the hand as well. But like, other than that, I think this painting looks super cute and magical. Also, if I sound tired right now, I am currently doing this voiceover at 2 a.m., so I am pretty tired. But yet, here are all the swatches I did, in case you forgot what they looked like, with all the tubes of paint in the background. But yeah, so, comment down below what your favorite color is, I guess, if you got this far. And yeah, thank you for watching, and like I said, I started my next two videos, so I'll probably upload another one soon. Bye!